Hey guys, thanks for watching Signal by Sony, a show about everything Sony makes. I'm Anthony, here today with Dave from the VAIO team to talk about the VAIO Duo 11, Sony's new hybrid PC. Dave, what is a hybrid PC?
Well, a hybrid PC for us is defined by two elements. One is in the tablet form factor that it's in, as you see here, and the other one is a PC that's hidden with the keyboard.
This is cool. There has been a lot of buzz, lots of questions floating around this thing since it was announced at IFA this year. So first I just want to jump right into specs and features.
Okay.
So what is going on inside this guy?
So specification-wise, it's a full HD panel. It's an IPS panel that also has Gorilla Glass, so it's scratch resistant as well. Inside the box, what's in the hardware, it's an Intel ULV processors. So this is actually marketed as a Ultrabook in that category. It utilizes up to 8 gigs of RAM, SSD drives, there's up to 512 on that side of it as well. So, and then one of the things that we actually incorporate into this product here that, you know, depending on how you deem what is a traditional tablet, what's not, is we've kept the ports. And as we did in our Ultrabook with our T13, this was very important for us to have that. Usually for the business users and the people who will be purchasing this type of product will probably appreciate those things.
So I've also read some questions and comments about what the Duo offers. I just want to shoot off some questions that people have been asking about online here. So first of all, how adjustable is this viewing angle?
It's actually, this is it. The viewing angle goes from full flat into this degree of angle.
Okay.
It's not adjustable.
Okay. And then is this Windows 8? Is this the full Windows 8 or is this Windows 8 Mobile?
This is the full version of Windows 8, so the consumer has the option of buying the standard Windows 8 option or Windows 8 Pro.
Okay. And then have you guys done any customization to the Windows 8 environment? Have you added any of your own Sony stuff in there?
We've incorporated some software, some utilities, and some added features that give the a better experience for the PC.
Cool. And this is it's heavier than the average tablet, but we should say this is still really light. This is what? It's 2.4 pounds?
2.4 pounds, yeah.
But it still is, it's a little heavier than a tablet computer. What kind of stuff do we get for that added heft?
All right. Well, some of the things that you're going to get is this chassis itself. It's a metal chassis. That's one of the elements there. From a different tablet, it's a really hard way to kind of really weigh the two differences is, but one of them being that the keyboard's attached, all the hardware is placed into the system. They've got all the port connectivities, including VGA, Ethernet, HDMI. So all those elements that maybe a traditional tablet that is a little bit lighter doesn't have those features, or they require dongles to connect to them. So that's kind of what you get.
So it all just comes built in there.
Yeah.
And you guys have this, you have the pen accessory.
Yeah. So the pen actually comes as part of the system itself. It's a digitizer pen. So obviously from writing capabilities, pressure point sensitivities, and accuracy pinpoints for if you're doing like an application of drawing or some of these other things.
And what kind of stuff comes pre-installed on here for the pen that takes advantage of it?
We've incorporated a few applications. One's called Active Clip. Really cool application. It allows you to clip images, or if you're creating a presentation or some other things there, it allows you to take a snapshot of that, put it into a program, a file, whatever you want. You can save it as an image, similar to what you would do in Photoshop, but very much more detailed oriented. If a lot of people are confused with Photoshop, don't understand. We've got also, Art Rage. We talked a little bit about Art Rage before, and some of that application is a drawing application. So you're starting to see a lot of artists who use tablet form factors. A lot of cool applications there.
That's really cool. And there are some other accessories that we have here on the table that will be available at launch. This first one is a sheet battery.
This basically doubles the life of your battery that's in the Duo today. So the sheet battery goes on nice and easily. It fits right into the system here. I just lock down the two handles and flip it over. So it provides it a little bit of angle. Not much weight added to it at all. It also houses the stylus pen right here on the side of the sheet battery, so you have that ability to keep it all into one location. One of the nice things too that we've done with our existing sheet battery that we had is it was self-charging. So this mechanism also is self-charging. You can take your existing AC adapter and plug it right into the sheet battery here and let it charge while you're off in a meeting or something else, that you, so that when you come back it's fully charged and ready to go.
Awesome. And then we have a LCD screen protector.
Yeah.
Always have one of these if you have a tablet,
anything
anything
so,
mobile,
right?
a phone. Yeah. And, well, it's cool. I had mentioned this when you guys brought the new tablet around was I like that you guys are making your own, because at least I know that it's cut exactly,
Right.
it's made to fit. You guys are going to make it so it puts the least amount of impact on the screen.
That's correct.
It's very cool. And then we've got, this is the case for it, yeah?
Yeah, this is a really cool case. You know, a little bit more in the futuristic style, but it also has a nice little holder for the pen and the stylus here. So even with the sheet battery included, if it was on there, it fits nice and easily into this case, and you can go on your way. So some nice little accessories to support the product that we have.
Very nice. So final question, biggest question. How much is the Duo? Everybody has kind of been asking about the price.
Great question. So the Duo itself starts at $1099. That's with an i3 configuration, 128 gigabyte SSD drive, and 4 gig of RAM. So it's a nice solid offering there for the product.
All right, thank you, Dave, for answering some of our viewer questions. And for more info on the Duo, just head to Sony's website. Just a reminder, if you want to watch more Signal videos, you can head to youtube.com/signal, and be sure to subscribe while you're there. This is Anthony, signing off.